Heat pump thermostat wiring needs a different approach than a standard air conditioning thermostat. Get the wiring, terminal mapping, and control logic right before you power anything up. Start by identifying every conductor at both the indoor air handler and the outdoor heat pump unit and label them. Heat pumps typically need separate wires for the four-way valve, changeover valve, auxiliary heat, and defrost control, in addition to common fan, compressor, and power, so count and verify at least 8 conductors where possible. Turn off power at the circuit breaker and confirm 0 volts with a multimeter before touching terminals. This prevents control board damage and personal injury. Map the thermostat terminals, common, heat, cool, fan, changeover or reversing valve, auxiliary or emergency heat, compressor stages, and defrost. Match colors, but always trace each wire if colors are non-standard. Use a thermostat that explicitly supports heat pump systems and configure it for single-stage or multi-stage heat pump operation, selecting correct changeover orientation so the thermostat energizes the reversing valve for heating or cooling correctly. If your system uses a common wire or the thermostat requires one for power, run a dedicated common from the control board rather than trying to steal power from the fan or other circuits. For long wire runs over 100 feet, upgrade wire gauge to reduce voltage drop and interference. Use twisted pair for control signals where possible, and keep control wiring away from high voltage runs and motor leads. If the heat pump has a 2-stage compressor or separate strip heat, program the thermostat staging and lockout temperatures and set sensible cycle minimums and maximums to avoid short cycling and unnecessary auxiliary heat. When in doubt, consult the outdoor unit wiring diagram and the indoor control board schematic. And if the system uses manufacturer proprietary communication, use the manufacturer-approved thermostat or an interface adapter rather than forcing a generic unit. One of the most frequent thermostat wiring mistakes is misidentifying the changeover or reversing valve wire, which causes heating and cooling to run opposite. Fix this by powering the system in test mode and confirming reversing valve behavior or swapping the valve lead after confirming wiring labels. One of the top errors is assuming color coding is correct and not tracing wires, leading to fan or compressor powered unexpectedly. Remedy that by labeling both ends and using a continuity tester to verify each conductor before connection. One of the biggest installation issues is lacking a common wire for smart thermostats, resulting in intermittent reboots and lost schedules. The clear fix is to run a new common conductor from the control board or install a compatible power extender kit from the thermostat manufacturer. BigHomeProjects.com is a homeowner directory that lists trusted local contractors who specialize in heat pump installs, thermostat wiring, and system upgrades. We help homeowners find vetted professionals and help contractors get work by connecting listings with local projects and verified reviews.